North America had their best of 5 lower finals between XSET and FAZE today. XSET beat FAZE 3-1. Map 1, Split, was chosen by XSET but won by FAZE 13-11. Map 2, Breeze, was chosen by FAZE but won by XSET 13-10. Map 3, Icebox, was chosen by XSET and they won 16-14. Map 4, Ascent, was chosen by FAZE but won by XSET 13-4. With this win, XSET has finally made it to an international tournament, as they are the second team in North America to qualify for Masters Copenhagen. One thing to note, however, during the Ascent game in round 2, there was a moment where all FAZE players disconnected. The LAN facility that they were playing in had lost power and they needed to move to another one. This caused an almost 2-hour delay in the match. And XSET won the round that XSET had also won the round that they XSET also won the round that FAZE disconnected in because damage was done to XSET through a shock dart. With that being said, FAZE has been eliminated from playoffs, but will be seen again in the North American LCQ later this year. As for XSET, they move on to face Optic in a rematch in the Grand Finals in a best-of-5 series. They will try to secure first seed in North America to try to avoid groups at Copenhagen. Here is the North American bracket. Japan returned to VCT competition with an upper and lower finals, with Zeta taking on Northception and the loser of that game facing Crazy Raccoon. In the upper final, Zeta beat Northception 2-0. Map 1, Fracture, was chosen by Zeta and they won 13-7. Map 2, Ascent, was chosen by Northception but won by Zeta 13-9. Zeta moves on to the Grand Finals. Northception went to the lower finals to face Crazy Raccoon. Northception beat Crazy Raccoon 2-0. Map 1, Breeze, was chosen by Crazy Raccoon but won by Northception 13-6. Map 2, Haven, was chosen by Northception and they won 13-9. Northception moves to the Grand Finals in a rematch with Zeta Division in a best-of-5 series on June 25th. It's also worth noting that the teams played in an arena that was full of people, which personally made me excited to see fans at Masters Copenhagen. Here's a bracket for the Japan Playoffs. APAC Playoffs continued with their upper finals and 3 lower bracket games. In Series 1, ONIC G beat Alter Ego 2-1. Map 1, Haven, was chosen by ONIC and they won 13-8. Map 2, Fracture, was chosen by Alter Ego and they won 13-4. Map 3, Ascent, was won by ONIC 13-6. With this loss, Alter Ego has been eliminated from playoffs. In Series 2, Xerxia beat Bleed 2-1. Map 1, Haven, was chosen by Bleed and they won 13-11. Map 2, Fracture, was chosen by Xerxia and they won 13-5. Map 3, Icebox, was won by Xerxia 14-12. Bleed has been eliminated from the APAC Playoffs. Xerxia and ONIC would go on to face each other later that day. Before that though, we had Series 3, Paper Rex versus Team Secret. Paper Rex beat Team Secret 2-0. Map 1, Ascent, was chosen by Secret but won by Paper Rex 13-7. Map 2, Bind, was chosen by Paper Rex and they won 13-2. With this win in the upper finals, Paper Rex is one of the first 2 teams to qualify from APAC to Masters Copenhagen. Secret moved to the lower finals. In Series 4, Xerxia beat ONIC 2-0. Map 1, Breeze, was chosen by ONIC but won by Xerxia 13-8. Map 2, Icebox, was chosen by Xerxia and they won 13-5. ONIC has been eliminated from the APAC Playoffs. Xerxia move on to face Team Secret later today on June 25th in the lower final to see who will be the last APAC team to qualify for Masters Copenhagen. Here's the bracket for the APAC Playoffs. Korea had its lower final between Damwon Gaming and MARU Gaming in the best-of-5 series. MARU beat Damwon 3-1. Map 1, Ascent, was chosen by Damwon, but won by MARU 13-9. Map 2, Haven, was chosen by MARU, but won by Damwon 13-6. Map 3, Split, was chosen by Damwon, but won by MARU 13-3. Map 4, Breeze, was chosen by MARU and they won 16-14. Damwon has been eliminated from the Korean playoffs. MARU will go on to face DRX in the Grand Finals in a best-of-5 series on June 26th. Here's a bracket for the Korean playoffs. EMEA had their lower final between FPX and Guild today. FPX beat Guild 3-0. Map 1, Fracture, was chosen by FPX and they won 13-4. Map 2, Haven, was chosen by Guild but won by FPX 13-11. Map 3, Split, was chosen by FPX and they won 13-4. FPX move on to the grand finals to face Fnatic in a best-of-5 series on June 26th. Since Guild has placed third in playoffs, they will need to compete in group stages at Masters Copenhagen. Here's a bracket for the EMEA Playoffs. Brazil had their lower finals between Ninjas in Pajamas and Keatstars. NIP beat Keatstars 3-2. Map 1, Ascent, was chosen by NIP, but won by Keatstars 13-15. Map 2, Breeze, was chosen by Keatstars and they won 13-11. Map 3, Icebox, was chosen by NIP and they won 13-10. Map 4, Haven, was chosen by Keatstars, but won by NIP 13-11. Map 5, Split, was won by NIP 13-6. Keatstars has been eliminated from the Brazil playoffs. NIP will move on to the grand finals to have a best-of-5 rematch against Loud on June 26th. Here is a Brazil playoffs bracket. Latin America had their best-of-5 lower finals with Fusion facing off against Leviathan. Leviathan beat Fusion 3-2. Map 1, Bind, chosen by Leviathan, but won by Fusion 13-11. Map 2, Icebox, was chosen by Fusion, but won by Leviathan 13-1. Map 3, Split, was chosen by Leviathan, and they won 13-6. Map 4, Breeze, was chosen by Fusion, and they won 14-12. Map 5, Ascent, was won by Leviathan 13-10. Fusion has been eliminated from playoffs. Leviathan moved to the grand finals where they will face Crew in a best-of-5 series on June 26. Here's the Latin American Playoffs bracket. That has been your Valorant VCT update. Thanks for watching.